Marathon stretches across 13 island jewels at the heart of the Florida Keys, a place where sunrise ignites mangrove silhouettes and sunset melts into aquamarine shallows studded with lobster traps. Long before US 1 stitched these islands to the mainland, spongers and wreckers steered between coral heads under a palette of impossible blues. Today, boatyards still hum with outboard engines, but Marathon has evolved into a playground where sea turtles convalesce in seaside hospitals, and the ghostly bones of a railroad bridge provide a catwalk above tarpon-flecked tides. The following 8 wonders reveal why so many travelers throttle down here, both figuratively and literally, and swap the rush of life up the road for the tide-tuned rhythm of the Middle Keys. 1. 7-Mile Bridge and Pigeon Key. Even veteran road trippers gasp when US 1 rises onto 7-Mile Bridge, a ribbon of asphalt skimming turquoise and cobalt swirls like a low-flying pelican. Off your driver's side window, the original 1912 Overseas Railroad Bridge marches in graceful arches, now a fishing pier and cycling path. Midway, a spur leads to Pigeon Key, a 5-acre island once home to Flagler's railway workers. Board the trolley or kayak beneath yawning arches, then wander white clapboard cottages where rusted railroad spikes rest beside seashell collections. The tiny on-site museum pairs century-old black and white photos with the hiss of wind through coconut palms, so you can almost hear steam whistles ghosting across open water. 2. The Turtle Hospital. Marathon wears its conservation heart on its sleeve, and nowhere is that pulse stronger than at the Turtle Hospital, housed in a retrofitted 1950s motel. Guided tours introduce patients with names like Bubble Butt, Emerald, and Latte. Loggerheads, Greens, and Kemp's Ridleys recovering from boat strikes, fishing line injuries, or viral tumors. In the rehab pools, barnacled shells glint as staff recount rescue dives and painstaking surgeries. Guests often leave with the Adopt a Turtle certificate tucked proudly beside their room key, proof that a Keys vacation can ripple far beyond suntans and seafood dinners. 3. Sombrero Beach. Sombrero isn't just Marathon's prettiest strand. Some say it's the Keys' best public beach. Full stop. A gentle arc of blonde sand meets shallows warm as bathwater, ideal for paddleboards and toddler splashing alike. Loggerhead sea turtles nest here under the cover of night, so beachfront lights remain turtle-friendly amber, giving evening picnics a faint golden glow. Bring snorkel gear, 50 yards offshore. Spires of seagrass sway with juvenile parrotfish and the occasional curious ray, reminding swimmers that the offshore reef ecosystem begins right at their ankles. 4. Crane Point Hammock. Many drivers speed past the low entrance sign, unaware that 63 acres of preserved tropical hardwood hammock unfurl mere yards from the highway din. Follow shaded boardwalks beneath gumbo limbo and lignum vitae until traffic noise dissolves into cicada buzz. The Florida Keys History and Discovery Center tells stories of Calusa shell mounds and Bahamian wreckers, while the Adderley House, an 1890s tabby lime cottage built by a Bahamian immigrant family, stands sentinel among gumbo roots. Pause at the point itself, where emerald water serves as avian highway for osprey and white ibis, and you'll understand why early settlers braved mosquitoes in isolation to stake a claim here. 5. Curry Hammock State Park. If Marathon delivers bustle, Curry Hammock, 10 minutes northeast, restores hush. Mangrove tunnels beckon kayakers who glide over mirror-calm creeks while juvenile nurse sharks patrol below. Hike the oceanfront nature trail for sweeping Atlantic views punctuated by the whoosh of windsurfing sails. An enthusiastic tribe takes advantage of consistent breezes each winter. Campsites here feel primeval. Only tent flaps and rustling palmettos separate you from moonlit tides in a sky so star-studded that the Milky Way looks airbrushed. 6. Dolphin Research Center on Grassy Key. Decades before travelers paid to shake dolphin fins, television's flipper was filmed right here. The modern Dolphin Research Center emphasizes education over tricks. Trainers discuss cognition studies as resident bottlenoses leap, spy hop, and chatter. Book a signature dolphin encounter to tumble into salt water and feel the surprising firmness of a dolphin's rostrum nudge your palm. The center also shelters sea lions rescued from California strandings. their honking commentary adding West Coast spice to a Florida narrative. 7. Florida Keys Aquarium Encounters. Part aquarium, part interactive playground, this attraction lets visitors hand-feed cow nose rays and pet gently pulsing moon jellies. The pièce de resistance is the coral reef encounter. Don snorkel gear and slip into a human-sized tank where a plexiglass window separates you from a predatory lagoon. With a gloved hand, you feed stalks of fish to hungry nurse sharks, feeling suction like a vacuum cleaner curled in salt water. Adrenaline fades into wonder as you realize how fragile and captivating the reef food web truly is. 8. Sunset Grill and the Evening Ritual. Yes, locals roll their eyes at the sunset celebration cliché, but drive back onto 7 Mile Bridge and pull into the Sunset Grill anyway. Order a frosty key limeberry mojito and claim an Adirondack chair facing west. As the sun slides behind distant mangrove islands, silhouettes of anglers line the old bridge, casting last-chance jigs at tarpon boiling in the golden wake of day. The sky turns creamsicle orange, then bruised lavender. Tiki torches sputter into life, and the DJ segues from reggae to soft guitar. It's the hour marathon does best. Sea breeze cooling forehead sweat, salt crust on bare shins, and the slow, sure knowledge that whatever waits up the road can wait another day. 8 places, 800 words, yet marathon's spell extends beyond any itinerary. It lingers in the whoosh of pelicans drafting your bow wave, in barbecue smoke curling from a marina tailgate at dawn, and in the phosphorescent trails you'll stir paddling back to shore after midnight. Spend enough time here and you'll discover the Middle Keys' quiet alchemy, a life dialed down to the speed of a turtle's long breath, a dolphin's effortless glide, and a sunset so unhurried it seems to hang just for you.